What's going on, Zionist Nation? Jesus said, badass, come kill her. Yeah, he did. They love it when Jesus said that to me. Yeah, me and Jesus were joking about the fighting men of Israel. We were. Jesus said we were talking about. He just, yeah, he thought it was because they did see, don't make them too proud right now. What are you going to say to us now? Everyone fucked off so fucking far from personal time with fighting men of Israel. No fucking way those guys are that fucking funny. They see all we do is make jokes and kill people. They saw. That's our job. The Lord tells us to do that. We're fucking making jokes and killing people. They saw. It wasn't funny like that, was it? No, they loved that joke though. They saw a comedy show for them. But it might be funny if I said it another way. It might be though. Leave that one right there. How long could a speech like that go on? It could go on so much longer than you know. Everyone saw we were gonna do Soldier, yeah. That's a song, and none of the Rahab's girls can sing. Not like Tiffany. Just don't do Soldier with them. It would just be too hurtful to Beyonce. She got too. Everyone saw mentioning her. She got too hurt that she's not in the group. Sorry, Beyonce. Say something to Beyonce. She saw saying sorry to her, but it really would have been better if I just said nothing because she got too fucking hurt that I thought sorry was adequate about how hurt she got. Yeah, it was real. I'm saying yeah because I did feel that. Yeah, you got really hurt for a long time. I did see, and I got really hurt because I really love you. Really extreme. It was really extreme because you're a really passionate person and you have extreme emotions. You saw really caring never. Everyone saw all of a sudden you just wanted to go home and relax a lot more than you are right now. Everyone really came if I really think they care. It is 100 the lamest thing I've ever said. Jesus came because he saw it's a no-go to say he's not manly. Everyone sees the fighting men of Israel don't really care what's going on too much with Jesus, but since I care, they think could have been a pretty good guy. And don't ask. Just don't spend too much time with Jesus because we don't want that to happen to you. Just 100, they saw no one has ever had an idea as bad as singing Soldier for those guys on Katie's night now. They saw it was just a really bad idea. Everyone saw it, but we can talk about it, Katie, if you want, if that's important to you. She really cares if you have something real to say about it. Said what you always do. Thanks, Katie. It is important to me. I like that song, and it has there's special imagery in my heart that goes with it. They said, please don't say it's that special. Everyone saw where she got the song from. No one could fucking believe it was real. Everyone saw certain people have things they really want me to talk about in videos that I wrote about. Really special things. Well, I did write about Stephen, yeah. All right, we'll talk about Steven instead. Yeah, we don't, they want to know about Steven. I know what I wrote about Steven. And they want to know what is special about Soldier. It was that special. It was pretty cool. It was cool in a certain way. It was pleasing to the Lord in a really, he made certain people to do certain things. And the Lord is good, and that was good too for them in certain moments. Everyone saw it. It's funny because it's that fucking savage, but it's good because the Lord said to do it. Stephen came patience because I wanted to say, yeah, so Joshua's really savage, right? We could say that a lot. They said just say it as many times as you can, and they love that every time. So Joshua kind of scared people. One time he killed a lot of people. He did. All the time. And Joshua and a lot of guys were sitting around a table. It was a table. Somehow they had a table. They weren't that primitive. Not really. Did they want to hear you say they were too primitive for a table? Not really. Not really. Is that a funny joke to them? But anyway, everyone was a little scared of him that day, and they really didn't think he was really funny right then. Everyone saw he's just being funny right then. Really don't hurt me by judging me for having killed all those people. Come on, that's not a funny joke. Dude, really just don't. They said that? Yeah. Dude, really just don't right now. They came for this time period of what that was about. They saw that exact thing. Dude, really just don't right now. Anyway, Steven was there, right? For some reason, Steven was there. They said don't make Steven that happy. No, Steven was there, and he was telling jokes for everyone. And everyone was laughing and laughing and laughing. Really don't ask. They were all laughing so fucking hard. I'm not joking, Steven. It was real. For some reason, it was real. Everyone loved your jokes, and everyone was laughing. And I made a joke. Joshua made a joke. I made a joke. And everyone kind of, they wanted to like really acknowledge that I had made a joke. Obviously, I'm the leader, but they didn't want to say that it was really that funny right then. So they, yeah. And Steve said, really don't do that to Steven right now, man. Yeah. He's being funny right now, man. Don't really say he's not really a cool killer like you. That's not you to say that. Don't say he's not like you right now, man. So I kind of like walked away. Say it was about me. I kind of just walked away and sat under an olive bush. Is that a thing? Not really. An olive tree. That sounds too nice for what happened. It was more of a shrub, a really dirty shrub with a lot of dead in it. And it was like dirt on the ground. It was like dirt. And I just sat down. That's how I felt, and I would probably never be funny again after that. Because I was addicted to Steven, and I'm just a fucking killer, and everyone really felt that way. They really saw, and no one could imagine feeling that fucking shitty in a million goddamn years. No one could believe it was a real feeling. If you were really supposed to kill people, and then it really wasn't funny to have really killed them like you were supposed to, come on, guys. We just did what we were supposed to. We can still be funny, but it's not really funny, man. Not like that. Common Steven's being funny. Don't say you're funnier than him right now because you did that. Don't be a douche, dude. You know that's your job, but don't be a douche. Steven Kim, if you're gonna big man him about being funny right in front of him. People really did see I kept saying that to him, be the funny guy. He said, but what if I just want to be like you? He told the story 100. That was the story, Steven. He saw the story really ends there. That story does. He saw that was really the one he wanted to hear. That he was like in the Knights of the Round Table kind of thing. You had guys like that? Were they really like that movie theater guy? Some of them were. All of them pretty much fucked off. The ones that were. Yeah, all of them do, and don't ask. Yeah, I did make an image of one of them. And that guy fucked off. It was pretty hurtful for him, yeah. Whatever you said to him, he came, just don't ever say that to me again. Whatever I have to do different. Everyone saw. Just take it easy, man. If you really did something that savage, it was just worse than anyone could ever imagine. Just being, yeah, it was just not funny. Not unless you say it, Josh. If you're really gonna say that guy, it's fine by me. If you just not really, is it even funny to even say? I could make it funny. You really think you're being funny right now, Josh? Because you're not. They're 100 about Joshua, yeah. There's a reason he mentioned Joshua in his speech before the Jews killed him, and I got pretty upset when the Jews killed him, yeah. They said, don't say Joshua would have let Jesus die if he was that important. They said that to Stephen. They just refused to believe that Joshua would let the Jews down like that by saying, we're going to die like Jesus now. Everyone saw Jesus was about something different. Sin was so bad that, well, Joshua was never meant to kill literally everyone, no. That was what the flood was for, and God promised that would never happen again. Really not just the flood, but killing everyone. They didn't know that it was really both. You want to say more than that, Josh? But they probably couldn't handle it.